early.
Yep.
We're at the early stages of this. We have a long way to go, and it's fluid.
And this was probably inevitable, Eddie, that Joe Biden wasn't going to sit there 20 points up and just cruise along for a year to the nomination. What do you think his campaign takes out of his performance last week and the reaction in the polls this week?
Well, I think the strategy of just kind of assuming that you can run towards the general election during the primary has to be thrown into the trash can. If they do that, then this is just Hillary Clinton 2.0. Right. And I think he's going to have to be much more aggressive in terms of laying out his policy positions and trying to demonstrate to particularly Democratic voters, the base, that he's not just simply a backward looking candidate. Right. That he actually can provide the leadership for moving forward, for addressing our contemporary problems and to provide a vision for the country moving forward. What's interesting, though, in terms of the black voter support for Biden, I'm remembering the primary before the 2008 election, and remember most the black political class and a lot of black folk generally supported Hillary Clinton,
they did.
while Barack Obama was kind of languishing in the shadows. And then suddenly something happened in Iowa. And then so folks said, oh, this guy might win. So these practical voters who are attracted to name recognition, who are supporting someone who was a part of the first black administration, will continue to look. And if Kamala Harris continues to rise, we might see a change in those numbers for Biden.
And it is early, Mike Allen. As Karine says, Joe Biden has a big and a wide and a deep base of support over 50 years almost in public life. But based on what he did on Thursday night, the way he looked, the way he reacted to Kamala Harris when she came at him a little bit, should he be concerned about the future of this race?
Well, I can tell you the people around him are very concerned. Just while we've been talking here, a Washington Post, ABC News poll popped up showing Biden durable in the lead. But why are people around him really worried? Like what they say to me is, this is what we were afraid of, that it's not just looking rusty, but it's going into this debate making a mistake that no rookie would. And that is not being prepared, not having an offensive strategy, not being ready for some obvious hits that were coming. So another debate, July 30th, Biden has the chance there to exceed expectations. But people have been around these campaigns worry that the damage will not be in what actually happened that night, but what it shows about where the vice president is. Is he really ready to transcend the idea that he's a man out of time? Because it's just such fleeting impressions that come away from these debates. Axios has some reporting up this morning from SurveyMonkey, which did word clouds based on the talking to 1,000 voters who watched each debate. What did you really remember? And from the first debate, it was speaking Spanish was what broke through. But from the second debate, the word cloud, it's just the big word, Kamala Harris. She had her moment like a prosecutor. She prepared, and she stuck her landing.
Yeah, they were ready for that. So, Kristen, all the focus has been on Kamala Harris.